Hi, it's Corrine. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I'm making 3 Slimline cards. I'm also making this other piece, which I'll talk a little bit more about in just a moment. But I'm making 3 similar Slimline cards with different sentiments. So I have a thank you card, a miss your face, and I love you card. All of them have the sentiment this much at the bottom. And here's how I started out. I did print this out on 80-pound hammer mill cardstock. I printed the sentiment this much in different fonts because I wanted to make 3 cards. And I did also print out this odd-shaped circle for my stickman's head. You can do all of this by hand. You do not need to print anything out. It's just I wanted the different fonts. I can't draw a circle to save my life that I was happy with, so I just printed it out. Now I'm using my Sharpie marker to kind of give the illusion of hands, just doing 3 little oblong shapes at the end of his outstretched arms. I saw this idea on Pinterest, I believe it was, and it was a teacher's billboard a bulletin board up in her room, and she was using stars. So I'm assuming it was like for a reward system, and I thought this would make such a cute Valentine's card. And as I was pulling out sentiments, I was like, this will make a cute thank you card. I appreciate you card, any type of sentiment. I'm not sure if it could be worked into a birthday card. I'll have to put some thought into that. But I was going to try and just cut these out on one piece, but I found it a little bit easier just to cut out a general shape and then use my stitched nesting slimline dies to cut it out. So I ran those through my die cut machine. I did all 3 of them. It does have a little stitched edging, and I used the second from largest stitched die so I can go back and use the largest stitched die for a card front, and it'll give me a perfect matting. So I believe this measures about 7 3/4 by 3, if I'm not mistaken. So I used 2 different size Sharpies. I wanted the body of the stickman a little bit thicker, so I used a little bit thicker font, and then I used a thinner Sharpie to do his eyes and mouth. So I'm placing that into my Misty. I pulled out a few different stamp scents. This one's by W+9. If there's any products I use that you're interested in, just let me know and I'll leave it down in the comments. And I used cranberry ink, cranberry cardstock as well. So here are the 3 dies I used. Simon Says stamp, handwritten love, Ranger, letter it, thank you, and W+9, that is all sentiments. I pulled out ballet slippers and cranberry for my ink, and as you can see, I did a gradient thank you. I do change that at the end. When I had it on the cranberry cardstock, I just didn't love it. So I pulled out a few other heart dies that I have. That's by Simon Says Stamp, and I cut out a bunch of hearts. I always use hearts, so whatever I don't use today, I will save them. So I'm just kind of placing them all out using a jewel picker or a pickup stick to help me. And those are all cranberry. I do use ballet slipper as well, all of them from Concord and Ninth. I use a fine tip glue bottle and just glued those across. So this one says thank you this much. So cute. So after I adhered down all my hearts, I just kind of did an assembly line style. Then I went back with that larger nesting die cut and cut out my card base. For my, well, I guess that's my card front. For my card base itself, I decided to use a 110-pound hammer mill, which I'll get to in just a moment. This is when I was holding up the piece to the cranberry cardstock, I just didn't love the gradient look. So to make sure I got my stamp in the exact same spot, I'm using just that piece of backing paper that comes with the stamps. I stamped it down in black first, made sure it was lined up perfectly so I didn't screw the card up. And now I'm just using some Onyx Black VersaFine ink. And same with the I Love You. I went back because for the I Love You, I used ballet slippers, but it was a little too light. So I just went back with the cranberry ink and re-stamped that as well. The Miss Your Face was already done on cranberry, so I didn't have to redo that one. So instead of measuring out, I just kind of held my card base to my card front, lined it up, scored it. Now I'll take it over to my large trimmer and trim it down. That was easier than measuring it out and cutting it and scoring it. I did that for all 3 card bases, and I'm going to use my scoreboard to kind of push them up in that corner in the side in order to put my card front on and get it lined up correctly. Using a little beacon Fabri-Tac, I went ahead and adhered all 3 of those down. I also use my brayer to really press them in place and let them dry. So I want to adhere down the front of my card base. I found it easiest to just kind of glue it down or tape it down temporarily to my workspace, and that way it stays in place as I kind of line it up and press it down. And on this one, as you can see, I alternated between the light pink and the red, which turned out really cute. So look how simple those are, really cute. I think they're just a little different. And I just think that you could use them for so many different sentiment cards. How this all started, after I saw the Pinterest board from that teacher, I wanted to send my son a Valentine's box. He is grown and lives out of the house. So this is what actually started it. And after I made this, I thought these would make super cute cards. So I started out with that circle and the sentiment this much on pink cardstock. It is Ballet Slipper by Concord and Ninth. I used a Sharpie marker. I used a fine tip marker. And here's where I decided that I actually wanted it a little bit thicker, the body of my little stick man. So I went back over it with a thicker marker using my ruler. Again, you don't have to use a ruler. You can use alpha fonts. You can type it out, print it out like I did, or you can handwrite it, which would be cute. So this is not, I wasn't going for a specific size. I just wanted this to go in the little box that I'm sending my son with some homemade cookies in. So I just wanted when he opened the box, something cute to open up to. For this, I'm using the Avery L. Moore sentiments, and I used the sentiment Love You. I stamped that out. I just put that in my MISTI, used some black Onyx Black VersaFine ink. And I love the contrast of the pink with the black with the red. So I stamped that out, I believe, twice just to give myself a good impression. And then I'll go back and use the Sharpie marker to add the eye. You could just leave it as Love You, but I wanted to add the eye to it. Again, using my ruler to mostly get a straight line, and then I'll go back over it to kind of give it a little more character so it wasn't perfectly straight. Again, I just pulled out some hearts that I already had in my stash, glued them down. Then I wanted to back this on some matching red cardstock, so I pulled out a scrap piece that I had of the matching heart, the cranberry, but I thought it needed a little bit of a pop, so I added just a little bit of black cardstock. I will adhere that all together, and for the back side, you could use a silver pen. I decided to use this paint pen that I had. I got this paint pen from Walmart and just wrote out a sentiment on the back. Again, it's kind of like a card without being a card. I just wanted to add it to his box. Wanted to wish him a happy Valentine's Day, let him know that we love him. And a lot of those extra little hearts I added to the box as well. So Here I just kind of put some tissue paper down, added some of those hearts, sprinkled those throughout, put the little card in there. I could have used a little bit bigger box, but didn't want to. I didn't need to. Added the handmade cookies, so he should be surprised by this. My nephew and I were cutting out hearts, so we cut out another heart that I went ahead and added to the top of the box here. I sprinkled in all the colors that we used in that little sentiment, the red, the pink, and black. Added this little handmade cutout heart and sprinkled some more hearts. So this was super fun. I think I will definitely be making more of these sentiment cards in the future. I hope you enjoyed the process. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. Thanks so much for stopping by and have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day.